It's after WrestleMania season, so it's time to renew our top 10 list in the world of wrestling. And we're here with Monday Night Raw.
Yep, we made a top 10 list a couple of months ago. It was just combining the whole WWE. Now we're going to separate into rosters because, let's be honest, guys, a lot can change in 2 months. But don't get me wrong, WWE is still shit. That will never change, I don't think. But our list, our top 10...
sleep at night. They've released Samoa Joe.
Our top 10 has certainly changed. So we're going to do a Raw top 10 in a couple of days' time. We'll do a SmackDown top 10. In a couple of days' time after that, we'll have maybe have an AEW top 10. If you want that, let us know down below in the comments. But let's start off the list now. We've got our own wee ranking system where we do our own top 10 or top 15 and then it gets combined into a 10. So it's pretty cool. If you want to know how we do it, then we'll also let you know. Just ask in the comments down below because we're actually not two brain dead bastards. But here we go. Coming in at number 10 is
Almost.
I wasn't happy about this, but due to the unfortunately due to the system that we use, almost managed to sneak onto the list. So almost I probably wouldn't have him in top 25 of Raw, but he's made the top 10. You're the guy that put him there. Explain why you've done it.
Right, so he won the tag titles at Mania, right? I felt he looked no bad in that match.
He looked no bad. He stood in the apron and got tagged in, did a couple of moves.
No, but this is what I'm just not going to rant about WWE here, but why can't they make these big guys actually able to work? Like, you look at Nash. Nash was not the greatest in-ring worker, but he was still a fucking wrestler, so why can't these guys be booked that way? Why can't they train them? Like, why have they just got to make Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods bounce off him? Like, he's not even that much taller than like a Strowman.
Yeah, it's a bit like, is he not?
Yes, but Strowman has went. The WWE.
So technically your reasoning for putting him 10th is shit and he can't wrestle.
No, let me get to my point. Right, who's more powerful, Strowman or this guy? So what if this guy's got 5 inches on Strowman? Strowman's fucking built.
Right. Okay. Right.
So
okay.
why did they book it like that? Like, it's so unbelievable.
Right. I don't know, but
yeah, let me get to my point why he's here.
Yeah. Cool.
I think he has a look about him, but
he looks like a 10.
Oh, no, he doesn't look like a 10, but but in my opinion, if done right and if they approve his ability, he could be like a big obstacle for like a Lashley to overcome this big giant.
If booked right, AJ Styles could be number 1 on this list. Is he?
No.
Right. So why is it almost 10?
Because this is the stepping stone to get him to higher things, and I just feel like I just put him on it because I prefer him to other fucking jobbers on this show. Who deserves a higher spot? Nia Jax?
Arguably, yeah. If we're being honest. Come
Shayna
on.
Baszler?
Yeah, well, I'd say so.
Right, let's just rip this.
I'd put Shayna Baszler.
I can't make it. What? Really?
I was almost done. Hold on.
No. If these two are above Almas,
I think almost
last in the fucking list.
It's close to it.
Right, let's just move on to number 9.
Yeah, let's move on to number 9. We're going to agree to disagree
Next
on almost.
Up, the Fiend, who's only been on like one Raw.
Yeah, I mean,
how's this guy making the list then?
Because he's been on a couple. Well, I mean, he's done more. He's been more entertaining on one Raw than almost has been the whole year. I think the Fiend would have been a lot higher if he'd been on Raw more and he hadn't been, sitting at home crying over Luke Harper for 3 months or whatever.
I know, he's supposed to be a sadistic guy, right?
Yeah, he's paying tribute to Luke Harper at Mania.
Seeing Kane ripped off the Hell in a Cell door in Blood 97.
Imagine he sat down and started praying to someone that died. I mean, it would just. I mean, to me, you pay tribute on your own time. You don't do it. You just wouldn't get that, This is you got to keep in mind. This is entertainment. This is like supposed to be a wrestling show. I mean, you wouldn't get Sons of Anarchy and you're getting like a shootout scene, and all of a sudden Charlie Hunnam starts paying tribute to somebody, in the middle of a shoot.
And it's also the fact that the guy wasn't in WWE when it happened. They can't even play off that.
Anyway, the Fiend's 9. It can't really go any higher. Up next, coming in at number 8, we have Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, who in my opinion has been putting on a bunch of really good matches on Raw over the past couple of months with Drew McIntyre and now Riddle. He has recently just won the United States Championship. Hopefully he has a good reign with that. I think that Sheamus is doing some of the best work of his career, perhaps the best work of his career. Was never really a fan of him around the 2011 to like 13 years. And then he kind of just went missing. He was kind of just someone on the roster
that became champ in 2015.
Aye, but I mean, it wasn't pish. But yeah, so I mean, I think he has been impressive lately.
The best thing this guy did was beat Cena in his debut.
Yeah, through the I wouldn't have minded if Sheamus actually won the belt after Drew McIntyre, but now we have a good champion, so it's alright. But yeah, Sheamus, I wouldn't say no to maybe one last WWE title reign down the line, but hopefully he's a good US Championship reign, and he's one of the better things on Raw, if we're being honest. So Sheamus coming at number 8.
Next up, we have got John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, the big man, Miz's tag team partner.
Well, he's not Johnny Nitro, is he? I mean, he's Johnny Morrison. So.
I was just calling him by one of his old names. Is that...
Alright, okay. Mr. M&M. Mr. Smarties.
What was his name? Johnny
Johnny Impact. Johnny
Mundo.
Fuck me.
Johnny Mongo. Fucking get in the bin.
What's he going? If he goes to AEW, is he going to call himself Johnny Elite?
Johnny Dynamite.
Elite Johnny. Johnny Dynamite. That's not bad. Anyway, John Morrison.
Johnny Mate.
It's weird how this guy actually brought out a better song than Bad Bunny. I mean, his song was literally legit 10 times better than this Grammy.
No, I clocked on to. See Bad Bunny's entrance at Mania? It was literally a carbon copy of Darby Allin's at that Pish pay-per-view we watched, but he did it on an 18-wheeler, not a jobber pickup truck.
And he didn't use a fucking skateboard to cling onto the back of it.
So yeah, Bad Bunny was better actually, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, John Morrison coming at number 7. In my opinion, the guy's been a wee bit wasted. I always see he's like kind of viewed as the Mrs. sidekick. When I think in 2021, come on, there must be a place for John Morrison in the main event. I mean, if the guy was borderline main event back in 2010, 2011, surely in 2021 he can, be main event now. But yeah, he's coming at number 7. Up next, we had the former United States champion Matt Riddle.
I was playing Warzone, man.
The guy's really grown on me. I think he's one of the more entertaining parts of Raw. You always seem to get a backstage segment or two with his kind of like stoner bro gimmick. It's not great, it's not ideal, but he's a lot more entertaining than most people.
Yep. But what's weird about Riddle, like they play him as if he's like a 20-year-old stoner, but he's like 36.
Yeah. Plus, he's actually a solid in-ring wrestler. I mean, I actually
don't like the flip-flop thing.
No, the flip-flop thing kind of pisses me off when he does his entrance and he kicks the flip-flops into the crowd.
Half the time they come back and crack him in the dome.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny when that happens. But yeah, I mean, I think Matt Riddle definitely. I thought the guy would have been in push for a main event, maybe a title shot against Lashley, but that didn't happen. Anyone who watched the most recent Raw, you'll see that Matt Riddle kind of got jobbed out against Lashley in the opening match. So I don't think there's a title shot. I don't think there's a WWE Championship push
US champion
in Riddle's.
You get jobbed out.
He's not the US champion. Sheamus is
the ex-US champion.
So you're worse than Michael Cole. For errors.
Well, at least I'm not getting paid hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, you're getting paid about 2 cents.
Let's talk about Michael Cole here. He's fucking pish.
Yeah, I mean, how many mistakes has he made on Mania and SmackDown?
Sasha Banks kicked out. Sasha Banks kicked out. Oh wait, she didn't. I was so excited.
Her shoulders were like pinned to the fucking mat. Yeah, he said she kicked out. I don't get it. Anyway, Riddle's coming at number 6. Up number 5 got Alexa Bliss, who I think her works kind of went downhill last couple of months. Probably not her fault, to be fair. It's just the whole Orton Bliss storyline. It lasted too long. And they kind of used up all the good stuff at the start, and then when they got past the Rumble, and there was literally nothing else they could do. I mean, heading into the Rumble, it was great, but after the Rumble, it was legit just her.
Let's see if everything else in the show was good. I would say this whole build-up's been garbage by just the way it's ended. It's like just meaningless or black goose shit.
Aye, that's what it was for like 4 weeks in a row. Literally her just stoning backstage. And
the way it ends, a job at RKO, a tribute to John Hoover.
Right, there you go. So I mean, that's it. She's coming at number 5. Coming at number 4, we've got The Miz. It's crazy. I think this guy was WWE champion like last month, and now he's losing to Bad Bunny at the pay-per-view. But that's what's happening. Well, The Miz is a star. There's a reason why this guy's done, and I know the WWE movies are shit, but I mean, there's a reason why this guy gets picked for them, and there's a reason why he's got his own show. Miz and Mrs. There's a reason why there's a reason why the Miz has got the TV show and someone like Keith Lee hasn't, right? I mean, if you can't see that, then you're blind. I mean, you're blinder than this guy over here. Yes. So yeah, the Miz coming at number 4. I would have liked to have seen his title run be better than it was. I mean, he kind of got jobbed out. He kind of just won the belt just to lose it to Lashley. But here, maybe he'll get another title shot down the line. Coming in at number 3, you've got Randy Orton. I believe last time we did the list, he was number 1. But again, same reason why Alexa Bliss has dropped in the list a wee bit.
And the Fiend.
The Fiend's not really been there, so. But this is the reason why Randy Orton's dropped in, because
it's all affected it.
Yeah. The stuff he's been doing it's been pretty garbage for like 4 weeks in a row. He was spewing up black stuff. That's just it's not going to cut it. 1 week okay, 2 weeks you're pushing it. 4 weeks in a row, it's you basically should have just come out and said, look, we've got nothing else to do for the next 4 weeks. We don't have any creative bones in our body, so we'll just have Randy Orton spew up black ink or whatever it was. You know what I mean? It was crap. That's why Randy Orton's doing number 3, or else he probably would still be number 1 if they could have done something interesting. Number 2 in the list, we've got MVP.
The mouthpiece for Big Bobby.
The guy that's basically doing all the talking for Lashley. I don't think Lashley's the worst talker, but he's certainly not as good as MVP, so I think him having a manager definitely helps him, and it just makes him look more legitimate. You see Lashley and MVP, they're coming out in suits, and you just take them for real. I mean,
superior to Roman Reigns.
You take them serious, yeah. I mean, I definitely 100% prefer the Lashley MVP combo over the Reigns Heyman combo. I think Kane's work is massively overrated on SmackDown. Just my opinion. MVP, I don't know if his in-ring work. I don't think his in-ring career's over. He'll probably wrestle again, but at the moment he's just
injured.
He's been a manager. I think this role suits him. To be honest, I think him being manager to Bobby Lashley is going to be great, and I just hope they have a good title reign. And I hope they finally get Lashley versus Brock Lesnar down the line. But anyway, speaking of Bobby Lashley, he is coming in at number 1. I think the guy is. I think he's been great for a while now on Raw. He's been the best thing about it. I mean, even when he was US champ, he was booked like an absolute killer, an absolute machine. And then he went on and he did kill The Miz in the WWE title match. And he went on to have a good match against Drew McIntyre. Arguably, definitely match of night 1. Probably wasn't as good as the triple threat main event in night 2, but it was still up there. And they had a very, very good match at Mania. And Lashley retained. Didn't think he would, but he did. And I'm kind of glad that they've also eliminated Benjamin and Cedric Alexander from the Hurt Business, because I do think that hindered Lashley. I don't mind Shelton Benjamin, but I mean, Lashley being paired with Cedric Alexander, I mean, it's not quite Triple H.
Just take the look off.
It's not quite Triple H being paired with Randy Orton and Batista, is it? So, that is why Lashley's going number 1. Hopefully we get Lashley versus Lesnar sometime down the line. But here's our top 10 list then. From 10th to 1st, we've got Almost, The Fiend, Sheamus, John Morrison, Matt Riddle, Alexa Bliss, The Miz, Randy Orton, MVP, and the WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley. That's our top 10 list for Monday Night Raw. We'll do our top 10 SmackDown later in the week. And that's it, guys. Till next time, let us know what your thoughts are down below. Do you agree with the list? Who would you have as your number 1? Is there anyone not on the list that you think definitely should be? Let us know all that stuff down below in the comments. But until next time,
peace.